Hello everyone, in the new point, in the new video with the new point. In this point, two parts we are going to study. Reconstruction, how the Hitler rebuilt the economy of the Germany and polity of the Germany. How he became a strong nation in the world, how he was trying to complete his dream. That we will see through this video. First, we will see the economic recovery. Hitler assigned the responsibility of economic recovery to the economist Jalmer Schach, who aimed at full production and full employment through a state-funded work creation program. The responsibility of the economic recovery development was given on the shoulder of economist Jalmer Schach. The Jalmer Schach was aimed to make full production and full employment through a state-funded creation of work. He had done through the state-funded works and creation programs. One hand development and other hand creation of the employment through the same work, same policies had made by the Schach. For it, he taken the project in a hand. This project produced the famous German superhighways and the people's car, the Volkswagen. Through these policies, the superhighways were made. These are the superhighways you are looking. It were working in two ways. One way, it was helping to create the development of country, and it was helping to create the employment also. Employment and development hand by hand worked through these projects, through these policies. This is the Volkswagen people's car, which was made through the different policies taken by the Jalmer Schach. Foreign policies also Hitler acquired with success. In foreign policy, also Hitler acquired quick success. On the foreign level, also he got more success very easily. Hitler came out from the League of Nations in 1933. The League of Nations was an international organization which was established to establish peace in the world. Germany was also a member of this organization, but in 1933, he left that organization. He reoccupied the Rhineland in 1936. The natural resources which were completed through the Rhineland, he reoccupied the Rhineland. He given one slogan, he integrated Austria and Germany in 1938. Reintegrated, he united these two countries, Austria and Germany in 1938. Under the slogan, he given the slogan, one people, we belong from same community, same region, so one people, one empire, and one leader. In this slogan, he integrated the Austria and Germany. In this way, he trying to unite these countries or trying to make Germany as a powerful nation on the world level. Then he turned toward the other countries. He then went on the rest German-speaking settled land from Czechoslovakia and gobbled up the entire country. He turned toward the Czechoslovakia and he gobbled this complete country. First he united Germany and Austria. Then he turned toward the Czechoslovakia and gobbled the complete country to complete the needs of Germany. In his all actions, Germany got unspoken support of the England. The England was calm here. England can stop to Hitler, but it could not done by the England. Unspoken support was given by the England, which had considered the England was thinking the Versailles verdict too harsh. That is why the Britain remained calm. This quick success at home and abroad seemed to reverse the destiny of the country. So through this success, Germany and Hitler himself got the old situation, reverse to the destiny. He made his country strong in internally and externally. On both way, he was trying to make his country strong. Hitler did not stop there. Hitler worked ahead with the development. Hitler did not stop here. Sachs had advised Hitler against investing hugely in rearmament as the state still ran on a deficit financing. Sachs was advised to the Hitler, it is not time to make investment in the rearmament of the country because our financial situation is not good. But there was no place for the cautious people in the Germany. The cautious people don't have place in the in the Nazis German. Sachs had to leave. Hitler chose war as the way of the approaching. He chose the war to come out from the economic crisis. He went to the war. He wanted to make success in the economical field, and to make the economical field strong, he chosen the war. Resources were to be accumulated through expansion of territory. He tried to collect the resources through the expansion of territory. In September 1940, Germany invaded under Poland. German invaded on the Poland. In September 1939, Germany invaded Poland, attacked on the Poland. This started a war with France and England. Because of this one, the war is started in between France, England aside, and other side, the Germany was there. In September 1940, a tripartite pact was signed between Germany, Italy, Japan, strengthening the Hitler's claim to the international power. In the 1940, the tripartite pact was taken place in between the Japan, Italy, and Germany. And this given strength to the Hitler to become strong in the international. Tripartite pact was signed among the Germany, Italy, and the Japan. Tripartite, three parties came together, and this given strength to the Hitler to become powerful on the international level. Puppet regimes supportive of Nazi Germany were installed in a large part of the Europe. The many countries were acquired, conquered by the Nazis, and the rulers were puppet of the Nazis. By the end of 1940, Hitler was at the pinnacle of his power. By the 1940, Hitler became at the height of his success in the power. In the next period, what he done? After 1940, what happened? Then the reverse of Hitler started. In June 1994, he attacked on the Soviet Union. This was the blunder mistake in the history of the Germany. Not only in the history of the Germany, it is the blunder mistake for the world also by the Hitler. Why he attacked on the Soviet Unions? He want to complete his food supplies and living space for the Germans. That is why he attacked on the strong nation that is the Soviet Union. In this historic blunder, Hitler exposed the German Western Front to British aerial bombing and Eastern Front for the powerful Soviet army. So in this mistake, in this here to the Eastern and Western, from Eastern and from Western, both sides, German came in the problem. German Western Front to the British aerial. The British aerial bombing was taken place, aerial bombing through the air. The Britain made bombing from the air, and from the eastern side, the Russia also, the Red Army also not give, given any forgive to the Hitler or his army. Hitler exposed the Germans' western front to British aerial bombing and the eastern front to the powerful Soviet armies. The Soviet Red Army inflicted a crushing and humiliating defeat on the German at Stalingrad. German forces defeated by the Russia at the Stalingrad. Humiliating for the Germany. It was the defeat was the humiliating defeat to the Germans. After this, the Soviet Red Army hunted out the retreating German soldiers until they reached the heart of Berlin. The German army were hunted by the Red armies until they were reached in the Berlin, establishing Soviet hegemony over the entire Eastern Europe for half a century thereafter. This made success for the Soviets to establish their strength in the Eastern Europe. After that, what happened? This was 1941. The war ended in 1945. How it ended? Meanwhile, the USA had registered involvement in the war. The USA was not willing to enter in the war. It was unwilling to once again face all the economic problems that had First World War had caused. Because the First World War, the whole world had faced economic problems, and USA was now alert. It did not interest to take part in the war, but it could not stay out of the war for long. Japan was expanding its power in the east. USA not remain away far from the war for a long time. What happened? Why the USA entered in the war? Japan was expanding its power in the east. When Japan was expanding its power, it had occupied French Indochina and was planning attack on the US naval bases in the Pacific Ocean. The Japan was extending his its territory. While extending its territory, Japan got support of the Hitler and bombed the US base of the Pearl Harbor. The US entered in the Second World War. The war was the bombed Hitler and Japan. With the help of Hitler, Japan bombed on the US base, naval base in the Pacific Ocean, that is the Pearl Harbor. And this was the incident US entered in the Second World War. The war ended on the May 1945 with the defeat of the Hitler and the US dropping of the atom bombs on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So this was the end of the Second World War, and this was the end of the Hitler also. This made the Hitler's defeat in the Second World War. We have seen in the earlier incident, he means Hitler committed the suicide. Till here we have understand the destruction of the democracy, reconstruction of the Germany in the economic and political level, and the end of the polity of German dictator Hitler also. Now we are going to turn toward the next part, to the our next remaining part of our story. How the Hitler made these all actions, how he became powerful, how Nazis become the strong beliefs in the Germany, that we are going to see in the upcoming videos. The first one means the next video will be the Nazi worldview.